Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Zay for Life once again. On the episode 4. Hey, man, we moving right along. I'm excited. I'm ready. Each week, I'm counting down those days, man. But episode 4 of the Ta1k podcast, Ta1k podcast. On this podcast, we spell talk with the 1 instead of an L because on this podcast, we always keep it 100. All right, let's get into it today. Happy Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. I got my schedule changed at work, actually. I was working overnights for about the past almost 2 years. And they switched me to days, and then extended the hours. So it's 12-hour shifts, 5 days a week. Ooh, I'm tired. I wish I would have had this up running and recorded sooner, but I just needed that little rest time so I could be ready for y'all. Y'all like the energy. Y'all know how I do. All right, so let's get into it today. Main topic today, we're gonna get about family, friends, and acquaintances. How to separate those? What do each one mean? Like, how can you put people into those categories? Because you don't have to be blood to be family. You know, your best friends could be. I call my best friends my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And you know, families can be treated as friends, treated as acquaintances. You know what I mean? So it's definitely important to know how to separate the three, which is hard because you really don't know. Like, you can't really get a feel for somebody in like 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Family included. Like, you know, you go to family reunions, you meet people. Of course, yeah, we family. Yeah, we're family, but that don't mean nothing. Like, there's been plenty of times I've seen people get done wrong by their own family, and I mean own family: mom, dad, first cousin, grandma, like aunt, uncle. Like, it's crazy. And so we're gonna talk about that a lot more. Sports world and gaming world is going bonkers right now. All right, so a lot of stuff going on in sports, a lot of controversies, a lot of stuff being said, a lot of stuff being done. A lot of video games getting ready to drop. I think now, you know, people be capping online. I ain't gonna lie, but I think GTA 6 got bumped up to fall of this year. Unless I read that wrong, fall of this year we should be having GTA 6. But I'll get more into that later on. Let's go. Okay, welcome to another episode of Ta1k Podcast. I'm glad that y'all are joining me again with another episode 4, man. We are here. We are live. We are going crazy, and I am excited again to say, yeah, man, family, friends, and acquaintances. I say, for me, my biggest thing is, especially in the family I grew up in, we're all big about family. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you can meet family at a family reunion. You can meet family just walking down the street and didn't know that y'all was related. And then it's like, oh yeah, we're related, so we're family. You know what I'm saying? Like, people kind of step a lot on toes because of that saying that we're family, and don't even think about it. Don't think twice about it or nothing. But it's hard, very hard to separate family, friends, and acquaintances because, like, it's crazy that you can have that one friend who treats you like family, treats you better than some of your own family members do. But it's like just slight communication woes can make you feel like they're acquaintances, and vice versa for the acquaintances to the friends and the family, you know, all of that together. But I tell you one thing: it is very hard to cut off family and very hard to cut off friends, especially after arguments, especially after disagreements, especially after everything. Like, you know, you go through a lot, and so it's hard to cut for the friends and family part. It's hard to cut off, very hard to cut off, and I understand that. But sometimes you have to have that boundary and have that cut off session for yourself to better yourself. Sometimes your family and your friends will bring you down. They can bring you down faster than anybody, than a stranger. Like, they can bring you down faster than a stranger. But I say for real. So let's get into really definitions for people that don't know. You know what family is blood. Blood is family, and then Friends, of course, is people you interact with that's not blood, but you feel close to them in a relationship. That's not, physical, sexual. No, it's just a relationship that I love you. And like, I love talking to you. You my dog. You my friend. You my buddy. Like, I fucks with you, And then acquaintances, nobody knows. Like, that's really somebody. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, if we pass by, we talk. But we ain't, if he invite me out, I might pull up if I'm already going there, but not really. You know what I'm saying? So, you have to know the difference between the three. And the biggest thing of knowing the difference between the three is knowing who to put in those categories. Because it's family, even to this day, family I got that I barely talk to. And because we're family, a lot of people, be careful of that. Because you're family, a lot of people will throw that we're family. This is why. You can put those family members in their acquaintances spot. And there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, you talk to them from time to time. When you see him. Hey, I love you, this and that. But we're not friends. We're family, but we're not really the friendly type. And it's okay. It's okay to have that. It's okay to feel some type of way. It's okay to separate yourself from what you think is drama or what you think is could potentially hurt you, your brand, your family. You know what I'm saying? Yourself. Like, you at all costs protect yourself. Because out of everybody in the world, your mom, your dad, your grandma, your auntie, your best friend, whoever it is, out of everybody in the world, nobody can care more for you than you. Okay? Nobody can. Nobody can do more for you than you. Nobody can just feel for you more than you. So always make sure to put yourself first when thinking about what category you put these people in. Because it's easy to say, oh, that's family, so that's family. And you know what I'm saying? But maybe they only come around when they need something. You know what I'm saying? You yourself, you might be that one family member that goes and asks whenever you need something, but you're not returning the favor. And that goes for friends as well. Hey, if you have good friends, best friends, friends you known for like 20 plus years or 15, 10, 5 plus years, like, it's okay to, first of all, it's okay to feel like you don't owe them nothing, because you don't. Really, to be honest, nobody owes anybody anything in the world. Nobody. Okay? My mom took care of me my whole life. Shout out, Mom. Episode last week was fantastic. Okay, if you didn't catch that, go catch it right now. Pause this and go catch it right now. But my mom has basically my whole 28 years of existence. She's been there. She's been a part of me, in my corner, molded me to who I am and where I'm at today. And she's done a big part. It's been a big part of that. And like, she's encouraged me to do things. She's been an inspiration. She is the reason I am who I am. But at the same time, I don't owe her anything. Okay, you don't. I owe her a thank you for putting up with me, But anything else, I don't owe you $1 million. I don't owe her $1 million. I don't owe her all of my money. I don't owe her all of my time, all of my love, all of my like, that still has to be earned, believe it or not. Okay, it has to be earned. Like, and that goes for everybody. Nobody. You don't owe anybody. You don't owe anybody anything. Okay. Make sure I get that right. You don't owe anybody anything. Always remember that. Okay? Yeah. Okay, they done for you, and like, I appreciate it. Keep saying I thank you and I appreciate it. And then out of the kindness of your heart, give back. But if you don't want to give back, that's fine. And to the people who are not receiving anything back after you give, it's fine. Don't bring that up into their face. Don't try to do, like, just do you. You did it out the kindness of your heart to help that person, okay? Be happy, okay? Because plenty of times I help plenty of people, and I didn't get nothing in return, and I can easily complain. And guess what? Some of those same people come back again. And you can be like, well, I gave it to you last time, so no. It's up to me, my decision, and I can just be like, if I gave it to you once and I didn't get anything in return, and I give it to you again, that's on me. I'm the one that's still doing it. It's on you. If you want to change it, then you'll stop. It's okay. But yeah, you got to know how to separate those. And it's, like I said, it's hard. We can't all be buddy. We can't all be friendly. One lesson in life I've learned, especially the hardest, is basically is what it is. You can't expect much from everybody else because everybody in the world, and you know what, I'm a down to earth person. I'm not entitled to anything, but everybody in the world feels entitlement to stuff. Like everybody feels some sort of entitlement towards something. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like everybody feels like you're owed something when you're not owed anything. Okay, you're not. We're not. I'm not owed. I'm not owed money from my kids when they get older. I'm not owed anything from the people that I helped throughout the years. You don't owe me anything. Okay, I did all that out the kindness of my heart, and 9 times out of 10, the person I am, I probably would do it again. And what you gonna do about it? Especially if you are those type of people. But yeah, man, family, friends, and acquaintances, it's hard to separate. It's hard to put people in those categories because maybe you've been friends for 8+ years, and it's like she was my family, but now it's just like it's always something. There's always something, and then put it in the acquaintance, and it's okay. That's fine. They gonna figure it out sooner or later. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You might have acquaintances who you thought was acquaintances. You just talk to every once in a while. Get those couple of conversations in. You find out y'all have more in common than you and your best friend probably. You and your whoever, whatever relationship you have, you probably have more than that. You probably have a more stronger bond than you and the other person do. And it's cool. It's cool to see. It's cool to find out. Hey, the world didn't give nobody instructions when we was born. Okay, so we don't know how to play this game. Like we're literally thrown into this game blindly. You know how when we was kids, they gave you the game case with the game inside and the instruction manual. You take the game, put the game in the system, the whole case is over with. We don't even read the instruction manual. Unless you're stuck on one part, then you will read the fuck out of that instruction manual. But yeah. But speaking of video games, video game world is going bonkers, okay? If you are like me, which is a football guy, if you are like me, even people who don't really play football, that don't watch football, that don't really know football, are excited for NCAA 25. It's releasing in July. I think July 19th. I got to check that out. But it's releasing in July. NCAA football has not been a video game since 2013 when that was the last one made. When they made NCAA 14. I shot at some free merch. Can you name the athlete? Put it in the comment section. Can you name the athlete who was on the cover of NCAA 14? All right, whoever get that right, free merch for you. Go ahead, drop it in the comments. But dude, I'm excited for that because NCAA was something where you can. It felt like football, if that makes sense. Like Madden, it's a professional league, and everybody's perfect in the league. Really, to be honest, that's how you get to the league. You have to be perfect in everything you do. So this is why they make it look like it's rigged all the time, and one hand catches and this, and how did he know this? And like this takes a lot of hours of reps, a lot of hours of practice, like just to get to that, to be that perfect. And so being that perfect in NFL, you don't have restrictions, but you can't do this because everybody's on the same skill level and skill set. But with college, even in and that goes for real life too, real life football, NFL, like the same way. But in the video game world, in NCAA, and like I said in real life too, but on the game in NCAA, it is crazy how it's like football. You don't know who can do what. Like this person might be fast, but this person might be strong. The person who's bigger than him might be faster than him. Is like that's ironic. You know what I mean? And You got guys who are going to be future lawyers, future plumbers, versus a guy that's about to go play on Sundays. And it's so fun and it's so raw. It's so genuine. This is why we love NCAA. NCAA is back. EA Sports, you did it right this time. We waited, what is this, like 11 years? We waited 11 years for this. Waited patiently. I cried when I found out after. I cried when I said they said there's no NCAA 15. I did cry. I ain't gonna clap to you. I was like, damn, I was ready to go. Ready to play. I stopped caring after 2018, and then I was just like, by that time in 2018, you wasn't hearing anything. Like they didn't even drop that. Oh, we might bring nothing. They was just like, it's dead. It is dead. Leave it alone. It's dead. And you know what? You kind of got over it. I got older. Still love the game apparently if I'm talking about it, but I got older, and of course, it is what it is. When you get older, you really don't. Unless you're a professional gamer, you really don't be playing like that. But or a professional streamer. But I think it's gonna be fantastic. I love the rawness of NCAA. Like I said, real life and on the video game. I love the rawness, man, and I just can't wait for it to come out because I'm going to be playing it like a motherfucker. Like, I'm going to be on that thing. Road to Glory. I'm going to build my dynasty up. NCAA, I need y'all to do me a favor. Please, please, please. It's y'all game, so you don't have to listen to me. But please tell me UT Martin's in there. If UT Martin's in the game, I'm going to make them the next Alabama. I promise. Because that's what happened. I love to do it. I did that with MTSU on NCAA 14. And I made MTSU like the best college ever. But UT Martin, if nobody knows where UT Martin is, UT Martin is in a small city called Martin, Tennessee. A lot of family I know, a lot of friends I know went to UT Martin. I almost went to UT Martin, actually. But, yeah, man, NCAA, if UT Martin is in that game, please, or if UT Martin's not in that game, I need y'all to go ahead and do it's just a small tweak. It's a small school. Just go there, see how it is. Small tweak. You're only making the stadiums anyway. You don't have to make the whole campus. So, come on now. Let me be great. Let me build them Skyhawks up. Go Skyhawks. Another game. Undisputed. Undisputed, if you don't know, Undisputed is a boxing game, a brand new boxing game coming out in, I think, October. I have to look up that date again, but it's coming out in October. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it looks. If you haven't seen the trailer for Undisputed, and the trailer actually dropped today for NCAA, so if you haven't seen the trailer for either one of those, I advise y'all to go check out those trailers right now. Okay, Undisputed looks fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. When I say Undisputed looks fantastic, and I don't even know I don't really watch boxing. I ain't gonna lie to you, but that game looks fun. It looks fantastic, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about I might buy it. I still need to get UCF 5 or UFC 5. UCF, what is that? UFC 5. I still need to get that. But Undisputed is going to be one of my things on my list. And another one is, I don't know if this is true. Said it earlier. I don't know if this is true, but don't quote me on it. GTA 6 should be releasing fall of 2024. That's what I heard. I saw I think it's IGN. That's the gaming channel. The gaming network. The top dog gaming network. So GTA 6. Well, GTA 5 is going to be dead as soon as GTA 6 come out. But GTA 6 supposedly releasing fall 2024. So, out of those three games, let me know. NCAA, GTA, Undisputed. How do y'all feel about them? I feel great. Like I said earlier, I'm ready for NCAA. I can't wait. Madden is dead, even though it's by the same. I keep trying to tell people that it's by the same company. So Madden and NCAA are the same. They're under EA Sports. Now it's going to be different gameplays and stuff, and Madden has to catch up because it's a lot of stuff that in NCAA that I wish that was in Madden and vice versa. But if y'all letting me put my character from college, NCAA, into Madden, though, I'm about to have a career. Okay, I might be the next Tom Brady out there. All right, so especially when I first get the game NCAA, I'm going to play with Colorado. I gotta see how they got Shadir and Travis. Is Travis Hunter playing both sides of the ball in the game? I really want to know that. That's gonna be crazy. And then who else? The cover was Travis Hunter, Edwards from Michigan, and Quinn Ewers. I hope I'm saying his name right. Quinn Ewers. 3 prospects who are going to go to the NFL next year. Matter of fact, for sure, Quinn and Travis Hunter, you can argue that they might be 1 and 2. You can argue that. Depends on teams, the situation, what is going on, but you can really argue that. I think Travis Hunter right now is probably the best overall prospect when it comes to coming out of college. I think he's the best prospect. Now, you can say, oh, you got to pick a position. You really don't. You can play both. You can play both sides in the league. It's just going to be harder, wear and tear on your body. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be dedicated. It's the difference in watching film in college and watching film in the NFL. It's a big difference. And so you got to be a little bit more dedicated. You got to be a little bit more willing, a little bit more gritty, a little bit more composed, a little bit more focused. Okay, and I'm not saying Travis Hunter is not focused. I think he's one of the, like I said, the most talented prospects, and he's a smart kid, a very smart kid. Like a 3.9 or 4.0 GPA he has, smart kid. So he has all the capability of being that person that's focused, that's locked in, that's ready to go. But I'm just saying, you got to be ready for that. That's what they're gonna ask for if you decide to go both sides of the ball in the pros. Which, if I'm Travis Hunter and then if I can play both, it would be great. But really, to be honest, Travis Hunter has the NFL draft in his hand, if you want me to be honest. Because with you playing receiver and cornerback, and you being great at both receiver and cornerback, you can control the draft. Because you can wait until the draft to say, I decided I'm just going to play full-time receiver, or I decided to play full-time cornerback. That shuts down a lot of teams' aspiration for you. You can be going number 1 to this team who needs a star wide receiver. Well, I decided to play cornerback. Fucks up their draft. But they probably draft you anyway and ask and beg and plead for you to play Robert. You know what I'm saying? They might do that, but you really have Travis Hunter. You have the NFL draft right now. NFL draft 25. You have that in your hands right now. You do. I would grab it, hold on to it, and just let it ride out. We'll see what happens. But yeah, NCAA 25 coming out July. GTA 6 possibly fall of 24. If not fall of 24, I'll keep you updated with that one. And Undisputed, the boxing game that's going to probably set the world on fire. That boxing game looks fire. Speaking of boxing, former NBA star, Swaggy P, aka Nick Young, had his weigh-in on the NFL versus NBA bullshit fiasco that's going on, and I'm going to get into that. Please, trust me, I'm going to get into that. He had his 2 cents on the NFL versus NBA thing. Basically, the argument is Austin Rivers said that I can name you 30 NBA guys who can go to the NFL, but I can't name you 30 NFL guys who can go to the NBA. First of all, I'll call cap. Second of all, Swaggy P put his spin on it, basically saying, I agree with Austin Rivers talking this talk. Then says you saw what what's his name? Damn it, he used to play for the Nets. He fought Frank Gore. It will come to my head once it comes to my head. But y'all know who I'm talking about already because I say he fought Frank Gore. Williams, that's his name? it's gonna bother me now that I damn it, I should have looked it up. I'm sorry, I'm not prepared for you guys. But anyway, yeah. So he said, you saw what happened to Frank Gore. What knocked him out? So NBA is better. NBA can do it all, man. First of all, that was just a wild taking you out of your mind for that. Second of all, you won't guess who chimed in. The man, the myth, the legend, Josh Jacobs, former running back of the New York Giants, the original OG of new age running backs. Like, you got Derrick Henry now. You had Beast Mode and Marshawn Lynch that was beasting, running you over. But Josh Jacobs, in the 2000s era, that man was the first. You move the fuck out the way. So he chimed in on it, talking Swaggy P. He basically challenged Swaggy P to a boxing match in about 3 to 4 months if Swaggy P agrees to it. First of all, I feel like that's unfair. Josh Jacobs, you are way bigger than this man. Like, you are way bigger than this man. And that's just going to – it's not that don't matter, but I'm just saying you just wait. Like, it look like you're picking on him a little bit. But you're not. You just stating the facts that you were stating. But it looks like it. Just let you know what the people going to say. But – Josh Jacobs versus Swaggy P, I would definitely buy I'm definitely buying whatever pay-per-view, whatever I gotta buy, I'm buying to watch that because it's gonna be entertaining. Who would you think would win that fight? Josh Jacobs or Swaggy P? I feel like Nick Young can fight, but like we talking about nigga fighting. Like he can I feel like he'll like a little street fight, he'll beat a nigga ass, but like actual professional boxing, I feel like he's not ready for that, and he's probably going to get his ass whooped. But it would be good to see. I don't know. I mean, I don't fight, so I don't know what else to tell you. But yeah, going into that NFL versus NBA talk, if you really sit here and agree with Austin Rivers that NBA can go to the NFL, but NFL can go to the NBA, you are just as delusional as him. Okay, now I'm not going to sit here and trash the NBA players and other than that, because really, to be honest, if you're in the NFL, you likely play basketball. If you're in the NBA, you likely play football. And you see tight ends that play. Antonio Gates play basketball. Jimmy Graham play basketball. Like Tony Gonzalez play basketball. Travis Kelce play basketball. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but they transition to football. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't see guys who are like, and these are and like Julius Peppers too. These are guys that played college basketball, like legit college basketball, and went over to the NFL. And for the NBA, it's guys in the NBA who was playing football and decided, let me try basketball. But I say you're delusional right now because I feel like it's easier for NFL players to go to the NBA than it is for NBA players to go to the NFL. And I'll say this, and this is why. Because when it comes to, let me just give you an example. Myles Garrett is a defensive end, a massive man of a defensive end, plays for the Cleveland Browns. He's about 6'5", 290, if not 300. That man is big. Or 270, he's big. And so he plays defensive end. His job is to push heavy offensive line and to sack the quarterback. You can throw Myles Garrett into an NBA game. He don't have to score a point at all. He don't have to score a point. He don't even have to get an assist. Matter of fact, he can only have maybe 3 or 4 rebounds. As tall as he is, he should get more, but he only needs 3 or 4 rebounds. Okay? You can put him in the NBA, and he don't have to score a point. He don't have to do nothing. And he still will be effective. He's big. He can play defense. He can screen. He can box out for those rebounds. He will be effective even if he don't score a point. If you put let's say, I say Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is the most athletic person in basketball right now. If you put him in the NFL, yeah, he played football, so he knows what he's doing. But still, it's a skill that you have to have Like a skill, like it's different in training. It's different in being thrown into the NBA and you just got to set a screen and box out. And that's body work where the NFL is used to body work. But you sitting telling Anthony Edwards, all right, I need you to run this hitch. I need you to run this, catch the ball here, this and that. Skill sets that you have to practice. You can't just be thrown. You can't just throw Anthony Edwards into a football game and expect him to. He's not going to have the skill set ready right now. He's not practicing on that. He's practicing dunking on people. He dunks on people for a living. Okay? He's not practicing routes. He's not practicing catching. He's not practicing throwing the ball. Football is skills that you have to practice over and over and over again. And each position is a skill. Like you have to, as an offensive guard, left offensive guard, you have to know your hand placements. You need to know where to put your hands, what's not holding. If you do this, you need to know where to pass block. You have to know plays to where you're run blocking, you're pass blocking. You're doing all of that. It's a skill set. You're not going to put Nurkic from the Suns at offensive tackle or offensive guard and tell me right now at offensive guard, offensive tackle, and tell me that he's gonna block everybody. He's gonna block Myles Garrett. No, he's not. Myles Garrett's about to probably bull rush the fuck out of him. He probably can bull rush each. I give him 10 plays versus Myles Garrett. He's probably gonna bull rush the fuck out of him each play. And you're not ready. You have to have a skill set. You're not, and then NBA players are not ready for that skill set. And guess what? NFL players, they can go into the NBA and just they don't have to score. They just got to be there and be reliable. You can pass. Like I said, Myles Garrett, that's a big guy. Let me do a small guy. Let's do somebody like Lamar Jackson. Like Lamar Jackson, little guy, he's fast. I mean, and that's one thing you can argue me on. He don't have the skill set of ball handling. So he can't just be thrown in handling the ball. That's why you have multiple players on the team in NBA. If he can't dribble, he can. Throw somebody else to let him dribble. Lamar Jackson just a Speedy Gonzalez. He'll go up and down the court without getting tired. And he plays football, so he's physical. So if you ask me, I say it's easier for NFL to go to the NBA than the NBA to go to the NFL. But let me get y'all thoughts. Tell me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Am I being crazy? Am I being delusional? Am I just being a hater? I don't know. Just let me know. If you ask me, the NBA players, y'all worried about the wrong conversation. Talking about some NFL and who can do that. Y'all worried about the wrong conversation because what we gonna do in this Olympics? Y'all not. I think people are overhyping Team USA because yes, we got Bron, easily GOAT conversation for him. Bron, Steph, KD, Jaylen Brown, not Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday. Is Jaylen Brown? I think Jaylen Brown actually was, I can't remember, but Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday, Bam. These are good players on this team. But the past 6 years in the NBA, MVP has been a foreign guy. Foreign, not United States born, a foreign guy. The last year's pick in the draft, number one pick in the draft last year, Victor Wembanyama. This year is I forget the kid's name, and I gotta go look it up. I'm sorry, but a Frenchman, 7-1. So on the French team, you telling me they got 3 centers, 2 that are highly skilled, 1 that is a defensive stopper. You really can put Victor Wembanyama at point guard if you want to. On that team, if you literally say, I'm going to put Victor Wembanyama at point guard, I'm going to pick the kid that's about to get drafted into the NBA at the 4, and I'm going to put Rudy Gobert at the 5. I don't give a fuck who the other 2 players are. You better just know how to shoot. I tell you that. Just know how to shoot. And I think Nicolas Batum is from France, I want to say. Please don't let me get it wrong. So that's one shooter right there. Shit, fuck it. Bring Tony Parker out of retirement. Bring Boris D out, man. You can do what France is going to be a problem. Okay, Nikola Jokic just won another MVP. You think he's going to play for his country? That's a problem. Luka has proved that one man can possibly ruin a whole Olympics or a whole World Cup because he almost killed United States by himself. Almost killed United States by himself. So, and then you look at Giannis still. I'm glad Embiid is playing for Team USA, but he's not from the States, but I'm glad he's playing. But still, look at all these foreign players that are winning the MVP, that are top players in this league. I'm glad for Anthony Edwards, and I'm glad for Ja, and I'm glad for Jason Tatum, like Jaylen Brown. Like, these are guys that we need to step up to, like, take back over. Like, we need to say that America still we the true ballers. We them. But right now, overseas is kicking our ass, man. And yeah, worried about the NFL is something you don't need to worry about. Worry about winning this gold medal in the Olympics, man, because it's gonna be a tough grind. France, I keep saying French. France, I expect them to be very good. I expect them to come out with energy. I expect them. I don't think it's gonna be rare that you scored over maybe 85 points versus France in the Olympics. It's gonna be rare. I think they're gonna hold every opponent, not every opponent, but 98% of their opponents they're gonna hold under 85. Just like that. Australia's another good one. Got Josh Giddey, got Joe. Dude, the talent is so spread out throughout the world now. It's gonna be an interesting Olympics. I tell you that. Very interesting Olympics. I mean, now don't get me wrong. I'm still riding or dying for my USA. I think we got a squad. They getting up there in age, but guess what? We got a squad. We got a squad who knows what to do, know how to work together, know how to put it. We gonna be all right. I ain't worried about it. Only person I'm worried about is Kawhi Leonard. This is why I don't understand this. How come Kawhi Leonard is playing for Team USA but can't play for the Clippers? And Kyrie is out here balling, and he's not playing. Like, it just makes no sense to me. I think Kyrie deserves to have that spot on the Team USA. And I think Kawhi should sit his ass down and be. How you going to play in the Olympics and you didn't even play for the Clippers? The Clippers needed you in the playoffs, and you hurt? But you all of a sudden, that injury just going to heal up within a couple of months, and you able to go to the Olympics. Stop it, Kawhi. That makes no sense. If I'm the Clippers, man, I'm talking to somebody like, look, man, I don't know what the hell you need to do, but I need you on the court. If you can't get on the court for me, especially in the playoffs, man, what are you here for? You just wasting time and money. But that's the only thing that pisses me off about that. WNBA has started. I am excited. All right, this is going to be a crazy season. Everybody in the world is very much excited for Caitlin Clark. We know that. I know that. Guess what? I'm excited too. I'm one of the ones that's watching her. I'm one of the ones that's going for her. And Angel Reese, I think Camila Cardoso is a very lovely woman. So that's why I watch her all the time. But yeah, but besides, really, to be honest, I say that in Camila Cardoso, she is a very attractive woman, and that is I ain't gonna lie to you, that's the reason why I do watch her for sure. But she can ball. Like, I think this last year kind of too, but this year for sure, these women are not just pretty anymore. They can ball. They are balling. Like, they are balling, and she can ball. Angel Reese, she can ball. Panay went to Utah, ball, dog. But yeah, WWE started. Debut for Caitlin Clark was actually on Tuesday, right? Tuesday. Yeah, it was actually on Tuesday. Caitlin Clark, 5 for 15, 4 from 11 for 3. She didn't miss a free throw, which that helped her out a lot. 20 points, 10 turnovers. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. And then the next game she played, she only had 9 points. And then Angel Reese. Angel Reese had a nice game of 12 points, 8 boards, 1 assist, 5 for 14 from the field, and 2 for 8 from the free throw line. That's a lot of free throws missed. But at the same time, people are bashing the hell out of Caitlin Clark right now, and it's not like I'm concerned or like I'm worried about it or I'm like, oh my God, leave her alone. I don't care. It's just you got to give these people time to develop. And then on top of that, this is where I'm mad at, because I saw Diana Taurasi say, like, oh, you're in the big leagues now, like, or not a big league, like you're not playing against 18, 19-year-old, playing against grown women, and this basically like, can you congratulate her for getting drafted first? And then on top of that, it's like I'm seeing a lot of WNBA players like go at it at her. Like she didn't ask ESPN to put her on every commercial, put her on every segment. She didn't ask for that. But she got it, and she earned it. So being mad at her because she's plastic, everybody's going to look. I'm watching WNBA because of her. I watch girls college basketball because of her. Everybody, a lot of people, 90% is watching because of Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has grasped the attention of everybody for women's basketball, and that instead of being mad and trying to be happy. Dude, y'all got charter flights now. That's sad. I didn't even know that until they said that y'all was flying basically commercial flights. That's embarrassing for a league. Embarrassing, very embarrassing. But y'all get charter flights now. Y'all got millions of people. You selling out arenas. You got to move venues to the main thing because y'all are getting what's the problem? I don't understand the problem, and I get it. She's a white girl. It is what it is. She's a white girl. I love black excellence, and I want black to succeed at all times. But hey, man, if you can play, I don't care about color. I'm going to give you your props, because really they could have did that back in the day. Look at Glory Road. He didn't care about color. He said, "Look, I want to win basketball games." If he cared about color, he would have had all them white boys playing. Them white boys was cold, but he would have had them white boys playing. Forget the black people. But that's how I look at it. Like I want to win. So, and then I look as a fan perspective. I don't care who you are, what you are, but if you can ball, I'm loving it. I want to see you ball. I just hate to put they put the narrative on that young lady, and I hate the narrative they put on Angel Reese that time when they basically made her the villain. She made herself the villain. No, she didn't. Y'all called her a villain. She laughed at you, said, "Okay, cool, I don't care, whatever," and yet proved that she can ball. And she's a villain. Why? Because she's a black girl. She's a black girl who you probably think is attractive, that is balling. Nobody can stop this woman. She's out here. She's a guard and a post player. She's changing the game as well. You don't see no women like with the handles that she got. And like Candace Parker had some nice handles, and she was a guard play too. But no, Angel Reese is guard play at a post. Attractive, can ball her ass off. She talks shit just like everybody else in any league that talks shit. She can do it all. And she's a villain? Stop it. She's not no villain. She was never a villain. She's just balling and you mad. You hating. But yeah, I'm excited for the WNBA. I think it's gonna be electric. I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be something to watch. I can't wait. Yeah, but before we go, I'm gonna say episode 4 has been cool. Thank y'all for watching. Episode 5, that's half of the milestone. Okay, episode 5, we're gonna be actually out of town next week, so y'all get to see me at a different area, a different space. You ain't gonna see this background behind me. You're gonna see a different space. All right, and I got a special guest next week on episode 5. Guess what though? Game 7, okay? Game 7 for Timberwolves and Nuggets. I had Timberwolves winning in 6. It is going to 7. Shout out Lane to Maine. It's going to 7 games. I can't wait for that one. I was just watching the Knicks and Pacers about 30, 40 minutes ago. And last time I checked, Pacers were beating the shit out of the Knicks. So it's safe to say that's going 7. So we got 2 Game 7s this weekend. Go grill. Go get some food. Go have fun. Go watch those Game 7s because it's going to be crazy. This is going to be 3 Game 7s that's only happened throughout the whole playoffs. Celtics already got their series tied. We waiting. We resting. We waiting. I'm not scared of nobody in the East this year. I'm scared when we get to the finals, though. I'm not scared of nobody in the East. Yes, I'm cocky like that. For this year, I won't lie to y'all. Every other year we've been good, maybe this good. Like I've been like, we can lose. This year, especially with my top 2 people that I worry about, or top 2 teams, Milwaukee, Miami. I worry about those 2 teams every freaking year, especially Milwaukee. But we got both of those teams. We bounced out Miami, and Milwaukee got bounced out. I'm cool on that, okay? I don't think Pacers are great. They not beating the Celtics. Knicks, Jalen Brunson. Oh, thank you. First of all, let me say this. I owe an apology to you, Jalen Brunson. A sincere apology to you because when you signed that deal with New York, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought they overpaid for you. I thought you really should have stayed in Dallas. Kinda. I didn't think you was gonna be a good player without Luka. I thought Luka made you. Okay, and I thought I'm just being honest. But you have shut me the hell up for 2 straight seasons. Shut me the hell up. Last season I was like, everybody, he got the new money. He's just on fire right now. Let's see, do it again. And you did it again. You were killing. How many straight games with 40 points? That's insanity. I apologize, sir. You have shut me the hell up. You have been balling, and I'm a fan. I was a fan when you was in Dallas. I was like, who is this Jalen Brunson? He's killing. And I did not want you to go from Dallas. I thought you and Luka was going to possibly win a championship this year. But yeah, when you went to New York, I was hating. I was talking that shit. I was hating. I ain't gonna cap. I was. But you have shut me up. Thank you for that. And Josh Hart as well. I owe you an apology because when the Knicks picked you up in the trade, I was like, it's just Josh Hart. Why is everybody excited about that? You are balling. Knicks is balling, man. I got Knicks in 7. In New York. I got I think Nuggets pull it out. I think Nuggets and Knicks are going to win these 2 Game 7s. And in my opinion, that means it'll be Nuggets and let me look that up. It's the Dallas and OKC series. Is that 7? 2, right? Or is that still 6? I don't know. Let me find out. It won't hurt to find out. Won't hurt to find out. Yeah, okay. That is. So they play, what's today? May 17th. So they play tomorrow. Okay, Mavericks lead 3-2. Okay. So they play tomorrow. Okay, cool. So Mavericks lead 3-2. So they're in OKC. So they have a chance, or they're in Dallas. So they have a chance. They have a chance to close out this series tomorrow. Do you think they would go to Game 7? That's a possibility. I didn't even think about that. That's gonna be crazy. We got some crazy games going on. Okay, so check that out. You know what? I think Knicks close out the Pacers. Game 7. So the Celtics gonna face the Knicks, and I will go on a big limb right here, and say Mavericks advance to play the Denver Nuggets. So Nuggets versus Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals. Then we're gonna have Celtics versus Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what I'm doing. I think Celtics and Nuggets are still my finals favorites. I can't wait to see that game, see that series. Yeah, I think that's gonna be real nice. Thank you guys for watching. It's been very fun. It's been cool. Episode 4 is done. Stamp on it. Episode 4 is done. Episode 5 will be next week. Like I said, I got a special guest next week. I'm going to be at a special place. If you know, you know. OH. That's where I'll be at. All right. Thank you guys for watching again. Go check out old episodes. Keep watching. Keep having fun. Interact. Comment. Let me know what you want to see next on the show. All right. Whatever. If you want me to tell your story, let me know. Okay. I do my best. I try my best to interact and do all that. And we going to get this thing on and popping. Okay. Thank you guys again. I'm Zay for Life. Y'all watching Talk. See y'all later.